Okay, this is Operation Serpent, and now I'm going to show you how to get to the secret level of this mod. There is one secret level, and it's quite an interesting one, to say the least. So let's just get started, shall we? So we're here on map 3, which is called Downtown. You no doubt remember this one. It has all the red cars, and it's a giant cityscape, as you can see here. So in order to get to the secret exit of this map, we need to find 3 hidden switches that have been scattered throughout the city. And I'm going to show you how to get to all of them in real time. So let's get started with the one nearby here. We're actually in front of the yellow key door. That's actually this giant building to the south, which you might remember. It actually has the red key in there, in case you don't remember. Speaking of keys, you only need the blue key, really, to get to all these switches. I have all the keys right now, but just for future reference, you really only need the blue one to get to the secret exit. So, anyway, if you're facing the yellow key doors, turn left and go to this door here. This little supply closet in here. There's a couple of guards in here. So, not much else in here. I mean, there's some med kits and whatnot, but you might notice there's a box right here. Although maybe you won't notice, because it's pretty inconspicuous. However, if you hit the wall behind it... Oh! Look, a hidden cash stash and a switch. Alright, so there's one switch down, 2 more to go. Alright, let's keep this moving again in real time. So, after you hit that switch, come out of this room. You're going to make a left. Follow this all the way up to this intersection. Make a left. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Head towards that flag over there. All the way up to the flag. Make a left. And make a right. Alright, so our next one's going to be in this building here. But notice that there's a one-way door here. The only way you open is from the other side. So let's see if there's any other doors around here that we can open. Spoiler alert, there aren't. So look, I mean, if you go around this side, the only other door is this one. There's no way to get inside that one. So how the hell do you open these doors? This is probably the weirdest one of all the switches in this level. Oh, hang on a second. Alright, anyway, so, in order to open this door, believe it or not, the way I figured out how to do it was, I was like exploring this area, and I happened to walk up to this particular lamppost right here. Did you hear that? The door opened. So for whatever reason, my only guess is that, I'm guessing there's a trigger out there, like somewhere around that lamppost. But yeah, if you walk up to that lamppost that I showed you, that seems to open this door. Don't ask me why, that's just how it works. Anyway, there's some medical supplies and some ammo in there if you want it. But anyway, what we really want to go is this way. Take out these guys real quick. Now, you can go in there if you want, but there's a bunch of officers and other soldiers in there. A shit ton of sandwiches, and we all know how much we love those, but still. Not necessary to get the switch. So let's just keep moving to this door here. To this library. Alright, so you're going to head left down this hall here. Basically, you go through there, through here. And boom! 2 switches down. Alright, now we have to make our way out of this library. I actually recommend you go through this library maze. Just be mindful there's flamethrower guys in almost every stack here, so... Which begs the question, why in the hell would you have a flamethrower, number 1, a flamethrower indoors, and number 2, around all these frickin' books, flammable objects? Doesn't seem very smart to me, just saying. Alright, anyway, so let's just keep moving. And here's our exit right here. By the way, these switches we're hitting is ultimately going to open these 2 doors right here. This is like the far north side of the map. Actually right next to the normal exit. But this building here, this white brick building I'm looking at. Anyway, so, if you come out of this door, you're going to make a left, go here, make a left, make a right at this intersection, you're going to pass the church. This literally feels like driving directions. Make a left at this intersection, and here we are. Now, this is the only key you need in order to actually get to the secret exit, the blue key. I think it's actually the first key you get in this map. So anyway, if you have the blue key, open this door. Alright, so, you see this lamp next to this flag, this tarp, if you will? If you hit the wall to the left of it, boom! The third and final switch. Well, actually not the final switch, there's actually one more switch we need to hit, but now that building I showed you is open. So, come out of the blue key door, right, left, and here we are. Boom, this is open now. Now look at all this gold. And one of those super mega healths. And all this shit. And look, there's even more of it back here. Now, I think a lot of people, I mean, I don't know how, but some people might stumble across all those switches and then find this place and be like, oh, okay, a bunch of one-ups and, you know, treasure and whatnot, that's great. However, there's still one more thing you gotta do in this very room. So if you come in, you make a left, There's this wall right here. Well, if you press it, there's actually one more switch to hit right here. Boom. If you go to the other side of the building, this wall is now pushed in, revealing all this other gold and a mysterious portal of some kind, which we just walked into. I didn't really mean to do it right that moment, but you know, whatever. So now we're heading to the secret level, which is called Gotta Kill Them All. Now, some of you who may be listening to the music right now might have an idea of what's about to happen. In case you can't tell yet, well, you're about to, believe me. It seems pretty normal at first, right? You know, okay, there's a dead body. I mean, it looks pretty much like the other levels we've seen. Let's step outside real quick. Okay, pretty normal. It's a freaking Charmander! A freaking Charmander, and it made the Game Boy sounds. Alright, so yeah, it's a Pokemon level. It's a Pokemon level. Now, right off the bat, when I first saw this, I was like, why is it a Pokemon level? I mean, this is supposed to be the night. And look, there's Pokeballs everywhere. This is supposed to be the 1980s, right? I mean, Pokemon 1, the original Pokemon on Game Boy, came out in 1996. So what does this have to do with anything? Well, actually, I did a little poking around on the old Wikipedia, and as it turns out, apparently the creator of Pokemon first got the idea for the game in 1989, which just so happens to be the year the plot of this game takes place. So perhaps this is a big reference to that. I mean, it's a pretty interesting reference, but nevertheless, I mean, yeah, here we are running around the jungle, killing Charmanders and grabbing Pokeballs. Because, you know, oh, there's also the flame troopers around here because there's not enough fire, right? We can't just have Charmanders, we gotta have fire troops too. So yeah, this is just the big ass fire level, I guess you could say. Look, there's some additional Pokeballs. Aren't those like, oh god, what are those called? Those are the Pokeballs that are better than the normal ones. They give you a higher chance of catching things, right? Oh, hi there. You're not a Charmander. You're just a Charmander wannabe. Alright, so we got a switch door here, a couple of switch doors. Oh, let's go grab that Pokeball. Pokeballs, in case you don't know, in this context, are just treasure pieces. So, yeah, pick them up if you want. But yeah, gotta kill them all. And now we have this cave. Yeah, a decent amount of damage too, actually. I have yet to be shot by one of those until now. So, if you didn't grab that super health before coming in here, then I don't know, might have been a little bit of a problem there, but alright. I think there's a key door in this cave somewhere. We're about to go find out. Let's see. Oh, there's a switch. Let's go and hit that. I think that switch actually opened that switch door we saw earlier, so let's go check it out. But not before we finish. Okay, yeah, we need a blue key. Okay, gotcha. Yes, no personnel allowed. Only Charmanders are allowed in this area, apparently, you know. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Alright, so, let me grab that real quick, because why the hell not? You know what? There's all these Pokeballs everywhere. When I was playing Pokemon, I wanted to have my hands on as many Pokeballs as... Oh, god, it sounded horrible coming out of... Like, the moment I started saying it, I was like, that's gonna sound bad. Never mind. I'm just gonna go ahead and leave that thought unfinished. Alright, let's grab some of that. Yes, there's a couple nice ammo closets here. That's okay. Oh, yes, why not? Let's just grab the... What are those called? Mega Balls? Shit, what are those called? It has literally been... The only Pokemon game I ever really played was the first one. I had Pokemon Red. I actually had a Charmander. I got him up to a Charizard. My brother had a Blastoise. You know, he got a Squirtle. So naturally, whenever we fought each other with our Pokemon, you can probably guess who won that battle most of the time. Let's see. I've actually never been in that secret before. Let's see if there's a way in there. Maybe, nope. Now, apparently the Charmanders have killed people, so, you know, these are not trained and, you know, unless there's a Pokemon trainer out there who's like, you know what? Kill these bastards. The PLN have done horrible things. Let's stick Pokemon on them. Alright. Yeah, they've killed a lot of these soldiers, apparently, so, you know, don't fuck with Pokemon, I guess is the moral of the story here. And they can open doors. Good to know. Oh, sandwiches. Too bad I don't need a sandwich right now. You know, too busy killing Pokemon. Let's go ahead and grab that blue key. I thought there... Ow! Excuse you. Okay, there's a sentry turret, right. Anybody else? Any other Pokemans? No? Okay, good. Alright, so we have the blue key. Let's go back to that cave. I just love the music playing in the background, too. It's such a throwback. I love it. But again, at the same time, I can only assume this is a reference to, like, I guess you could say the birth of Pokemon in 1989. But, you know. Alright, that's the... Okay, I think we need to go this way? Question mark? Okay, if we go through here, and then I think the cave is right. Okay, here we go. Okay, we're good. Go through here. You're not a Charmander. Look, man, I trust me, I feel you, because, like, Charmander was the best, but you're not Charmander, okay? Although, I'd probably say those guys are more dangerous than Charmander in this mod, so, you know, just throwing that out there. I'll grab some of that, thank you. And some of that. What else you got? I don't need that. I'll grab some of that, though. Alright, so, yeah, we need to go to this door, because okay, and they've killed scientists now, too. What was it, Professor Oak? They have now murdered, basically, Professor Oak. So, things are getting really bad here, folks. Like, I think this is a horrible Charmander infestation, clearly. I mean, they're out for blood. We gotta stop them. Like, so I think we're doing the right thing here, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Alright. There's our red key. Or is that the yellow? That's the yellow key. Oh yeah, apparently while the Charmanders are roaming around... Actually, this is unconfirmed, so don't quote me on this, but I could have sworn earlier, when the Charmanders were walking around, they were speaking Spanish. So, I don't know, apparently Charmanders can sound like a human speaking Spanish. This makes them all the more terrifying, because they can mimic humans. Or I could just be completely bullshitting and maybe I just heard one of those dudes. I mean, it's very possible. So, don't quote me on that. Alright, we got the key. Let's grab this extra ammo. Okay, let's go open one of those yellow key doors, which was... What the hell's in here? Nothing. And, okay. I think we want to go back... Oh! Alright, so they have a vending machine. You know, because Charmanders need vending machines, clearly. Where was that door? Let's use our trusty map here, shall we? Oh, we just need to head this way, because I'm a dum-dum. Because I made myself stupid. I would definitely like to have a rocket launcher. Okay, so, this is actually quite a curious room. So all these switch doors, or these yellow key doors, notice how they're giving us a lot of ammo. Now, when do games usually give you a bunch of ammo? When do games load you up on supplies? Think to yourself, why would they give us a rocket launcher and a shitload of ammo for it? I wonder. Oh, frickin' turrets. Well... Yep, that's right. Ah, shit. Okay, so apparently I forgot to save during that entire level, but no worries, I just went ahead and just fought my way back to where we were. So, let's try that again. Okay, so we went out here. Okay. Now we have a goddamn Pikachu to deal with. Let's go ahead and make a save real quick. It fires freaking lightning at you. And well, there you go. I have officially killed a Pikachu with a bazooka. I can't say I've done that, but I can scratch it off the bucket list now. Okay, so there you go. That's pretty much the end of the level. I mean, now we have the red key. We can go through here. Although there's one little surprise waiting for us. And no, not those. Okay, so this actually. Check it out, a secret weapon that I really wish I knew existed. It's a frickin' double-barreled shotgun. Pretty much the Doom 2 double-barreled shotgun. I mean, that would have been pretty sweet for my playthrough, but you know, can't always get what you want or what you even need, but you just kind of have to get by sometimes. Well, there you go. That's the secret level. Let's go ahead and hop in. And I guess the next level is the Mountain Villa. Yep, indeed it is. Well, let me just test this on one of these stupid monkey demons from hell. Oh, man, this level would have been a lot easier with these things. I wouldn't have been nearly as terrified. Okay, well, there you go. So if you go to the secret level, you get a hidden weapon, which is pretty sweet. And again, I wish I had that. Well, there you have it. That's the end of Operation Serpent. It's quite an interesting and crazy mod. Again, I still stand by the fact that the last two levels were a bit too long for my personal taste, but overall, this mod's pretty awesome. So, yeah. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching, and I guess I'll see you on the next video. All right, later.